Chosen one. You were born at this precise minute. The universe's ultimate design contains no accidents. Every event, decision, and turn in your life has led you to this very point. You're not here by chance. You are not hearing these words by accident. A whisper, a calling, exists deep inside you. It's always been there, waiting for you to listen. You've always felt strange, have not you? A notion that you were destined for something bigger, that your existence has weight and meaning beyond what the world has taught you. That sensation is not your imagination. This is the truth. Reveal itself to you. Right now, the cosmos is aligning for you. The energies of creation, the forces that form reality are watching and waiting for you to completely awaken. Your road has been fraught with difficulties and hardships. Moments when you questioned everything except the difficulties you had encountered. Every moment of agony was not intended to break you. It was intended to shape you into the person you are becoming. You were born at this particular time because the world needs your presence more than ever. Before we continue, I want you to take a deep breath and absorb the intensity of these words. Power exists in both unity and purpose. Continue watching this video to the conclusion. You have an option. You might choose to merely listen or to participate in something larger. If you sense the spirit of this message, if you know deep down that it is intended for you, I encourage you to completely interact with it. Type your fondest wishes in the comment section below. Allow your words to convey your energy across the cosmos. And like you do, write 777. A multitude of completions and fresh starts. Let this be your signal to the universe that you are prepared for your destiny. The more we join in this energy, the more powerful it gets. Your desires and intentions are more powerful than you realize. I like this video. Subscribe. If you haven't already, please subscribe and let's get started. You see, being selected does not guarantee that everything will be simple. Quite the reverse. The selected ones bear the biggest burdens and travel the most difficult routes because they are the strongest. You've experienced anguish that others may never comprehend. You have been challenged in ways that have made you wonder whether you can keep going. And yet, here you are. You did not give up. You kept going, even when everything appeared to be against you, and you were alone in the dark. You carried on. That is the mark of the selected. You have been polished by fire. Every adversity, heartache, and betrayal has shaped you into something bigger. Your wounds are not a sign of weakness. They are evidence of your strength. They are proof that you went through the storm and survived. The world attempted to break you, but failed. And now, you are now moving into your power. The time to question yourself is past. The time for questioning. If you're enough, it's over. Because you are more than sufficient. You are precisely who you were supposed to be. And you arrived at the perfect moment. Think about it. If your trip had been different, if your road had been simpler, would you have learned what you needed to know? Would you have acquired the knowledge, resilience, and strength that you currently possess? The cosmos understood exactly what it was doing when it fashioned your destiny. It recognized the kind of soul you are, and it knew that when the time came, you'd rise. This is your moment, you see. The selected ones aren't just here to exist. They are here to lead, direct, and transform the energy of the whole globe. Do you feel it? The world is changing. Something enormous is unfolding, and you've known this for quite some time. That is why you have never felt quite at ease with the current situation. That is why you have always had a need for something greater, since you were never designed to fit into the traditional world. You were born to construct a new one. This is why your trip has been so difficult. This is why you have felt lost, alienated, and even abandoned at times since your old methods had to be taken away from you. You could not be formed from the same mold as everyone else. You had to be different. You needed to be set apart. There is currently a shift occurring. The energy of the globe is shifting, and you are feeling it more than others. Your soul is awakening to the truth of who you are. The delusions are fading away. Distractions, limits, and falsehoods you've been taught about yourself, they're all disintegrating. You are beginning to see clearly. And this might be overpowering because once you've seen the truth, you can never forget it. You will never be able to return to your former self. And maybe a part of you hopes you could, Because it would be simpler, right? It would be easier to live like everyone else, to disregard your inner voice, to pretend you don't feel what you do. But you cannot, because you were not designed for a normal existence. You were created to walk into something better. So you now have an option. Will you accept who you are? Will you take a stand and seize your destiny? Or will you retreat into the darkness, saying you don't hear the call? The universe is waiting for your response. I already know what it will be. Because if you've made it this far, and these words have struck a chord deep inside you, you're ready. You are prepared to ascend. You are prepared to take your role in this epic unfolding. No more doubts. There are no more worries. There is no longer any need to seek permission to be the person you were born to be. It is now. You were born at this precise minute. And the world is waiting for you to go into it. Do you feel it? The energy is reshaping the planet, causing a quiet tug towards something larger. It's not only in your head. It is real. Something within you is waking. Something that's been sleeping for far too long. It has been waiting for the appropriate time. And now the time has arrived. You're not like everyone else. You've never been. You have psychic abilities from an early age. You saw beyond the surface and experienced energy that others could not understand. Perhaps you choose to ignore it. Perhaps you attempted to fit in and live your life according to what the world expected of you. But deep down, you knew you were different. Something forceful. And now it's time to remember who you are. You see, the world is altering. The old methods are disintegrating, while fresh energy is growing. Everything you have gone through, everything you've learned has helped prepare you for today. Struggles, defeats, and betrayals. They were never intended to ruin you. They were intended to awaken you. Every tear you shed, every night you pondered if you'd ever discover your purpose, every time you felt lost was part of your training. Because the selected ones are never given their fate. They must earn it. Look back on your life. Consider the patterns, the lessons, and the times when everything appeared to come apart, just for you to rise again. That was not a coincidence. That was the universe developing and polishing you so that when the time came, you would be prepared. And now that the moment has come, you are moving into your power, whether you recognize it or not. The indications have been all around you. The dreams, the synchronicities, the startling clarity you've been feeling. Everything is coming up to this moment. Distractions from the past no longer have the same influence over you. The illusions of the world are vanishing. You are seeing things as they actually are. Most importantly, you are seeing yourself as you actually are. No more doubts. No more doubting your worthiness. Stop allowing fear to hold you back because you are not simply anybody. You were picked. You're here for a purpose. And the cause is larger than you could have guessed. Think about it. Why now? Why is your awakening occurring at this specific time? Why has your path been so intense? Are your troubles so deep? It is because you were destined to be a leader in this transition. You were created to be a guiding light for others who remain lost in the darkness. That's why your journey has been unique. This is why you have been tested more than others. Because the cosmos does not choose the weak for this task. It addresses the strong. And my buddy, you are stronger than you realize. So, what exactly does this imply for you? What will happen next? The first step is acceptance. Accept that you were not designed to live a normal life. Accept that you were never supposed to fit in and take the same road as everyone else. You are intended to ascend. You are destined to lead. You are destined to completely embrace your destiny, regardless of how unclear it may seem at times. The second stage is trust. Trust yourself. Trust the trip. Believe that everything you've gone through, every difficult event, lesson, and challenge was for a reason. The universe makes no errors. There are no accidents. You have been molded with precision and forged in fire. Because your task demands you to be impenetrable. And you are. You are entering into a previously unknown form of yourself. The old you. The one who doubted. The one who dreaded. The person who hesitated is vanishing. What is developing is the true you, the strong, unstoppable you. However, with this enlightenment comes responsibility. The world needs you now more than ever. The world desperately needs individuals who can see beyond the illusions, those who can overcome fear, confusion, and diversions to stand in their truth. This is your role. That is why you're here. You may not feel ready. You may still doubt yourself on occasion. But listen, if you weren't prepared, you wouldn't be here. If you weren't powerful enough, the cosmos wouldn't have selected you. The fact that you are hearing these words indicates that you are prepared, even if you aren't entirely aware of it. So, what do you do now? You go onward. You accept your power. You should quit playing little. You cease questioning yourself. You take action. Whatever has been calling to you, whether it a dream, passion, or vision, now is the time to pursue it. Now is the moment to believe that everything is working in your favor. Because it is. There are no more delays or excuses. No more waiting for the ideal time. This is the moment. You were born at this precise point in history. Everything you have been through has prepared you for this. The world is evolving, the energies are shifting, and you are just where you should be. You were picked. And now it is time to get up.